Hello, welcome to the Intuitive Healing Tarot channel. My name is Courtney, and I'm here with a message for the collective as it relates to career and finances. I haven't done a good career and finances reading for the collective in a while, so let's see what that overall energy is for each of you. This is going to be general, so please only take what resonates. If it does not fit, don't force it to do so. We have the needs card coming out, and it says, do you need more time to yourself, a break from thinking too much, a kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter, and it's time to honor them. Okay. And it's time to honor them. We got the decision card, and then we also have patience coming out in this energy. So immediately I'm getting an energy where the collective may feel as though their finances or their financial situation is preventing them from doing the things that they feel are luxury but are actually necessity. Okay, that's what I'm getting. For some of you, you haven't taken yourself out to dinner in a long time. You haven't taken a vacation in a long time. You haven't done things that you normally do because of your financial situation. And I hear Spirit saying that those things are not a luxury. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Okay, it is a necessity. For some of you, if you're feeling burnt out in your career, it's time to take a vacation. It's time to get away for a second. Okay. For a lot of you, I'm also getting a energy, because we just had the Eight of Swords pop out. I put it back into the deck. But I'm getting an energy where you are really in your head about your finances. You're worrying about your finances. And I hear Spirit saying, like, worrying doesn't solve the issue. Okay, worrying doesn't change the outlook. Worrying won't make, commas show up in your bank account. Okay, we have to learn how to focus that energy on manifesting what it is that we truly desire for ourselves, for coming up with a plan that's going to put us in the energy that we truly desire for ourselves. Okay, the first card coming out in this energy is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles let me know that Spirit is really offering you a new beginning as it relates to your finances, especially in the month of August. I just heard August. So we are almost to the month of August. We're almost there. And Spirit is saying next month there are going to be opportunities for you to restore your finances. Next month there will be opportunities for you to really propel yourself forward as it relates to your finances. Okay. So just hang in there, and really be on the lookout. Yeah, you don't see this thing coming. And you may feel it intuitively. For some of you, you may be feeling like, okay, if you just started a new job, or if you are looking for a new job, or if you just went out on your own entrepreneurship energy, I feel as though you feel that success is coming for you in your finances, or whatever the situation may be. You feel it intuitively, but you have not seen it. For some of you, you started a new business and you've been working very hard, but you have not seen the fruits of that labor just yet. Or you started a new side hustle. Whatever the case may be, you feel it on the inside that things are about to shift. You have been manifesting it. You desire a change as it relates to your finances. And Spirit is saying, like, I see you doing the work. I see you manifesting change. I see you I see you really focus. Honestly, that's what I'm getting, a very focused energy on restoring balance in your life as it relates to your finances. But there's something that Spirit wants you to do differently, or to look at differently, and that's that self-love piece. Yep, that's that self-love piece that I started this out with before. For a lot of you, it's been all work, no play. You have been so focused on your finances that you are missing a very vital piece of life, and that's self-care. a very vital piece of joy. You're wondering why you're always tired, or you wondering why you feel like your life is just like being on a hamster wheel. It's because you're not prioritizing the time to really love on yourself, to really take care of yourself, to really pour into yourself. And a lot of you are not doing this because you feel like you financially can't do it. Okay, a lot of you are telling yourself, like, you know, I can't go spend $300, you know, on a hotel room, or $400 or $500 on a hotel room to take a weekend trip. I don't have money to buy a flight. You know, I feel the energy of the collective basically telling themselves that taking care of themselves or prioritizing their self-care is a luxury. And I can't stress that enough. It's like, it's not a luxury, it's a necessity. All right, because this is your energy. Look at this girl laying here with all these swords in her. She's still on her phone. You know, she's it makes me think of like somebody still showing up to work, still doing all the things, but on the inside, you're really hurting. You know, on the outside, physically, you're really hurting. Mentally, you're really hurting. Emotionally, you're really hurting. For a lot of you, if you be honest with yourself, like, you really need a break. You really need a break. You have been working so hard to manifest your dreams. For some of you, you're already in this Queen of Pentacles energy. So you've been working hard to manifest your dreams, and you may already be seeing the fruits of your labor. You may already be in this goddess energy, in this abundant energy for some of you, okay? You're already in it. And in the midst of already being in your success, in the midst of already having what you need, your needs being met financially, Spirit is saying, I also need you to focus on your needs emotionally and spiritually and mentally, okay? And physically. Your body needs rest, okay? For a lot of you. So career and finances, honestly, I'm getting a really good energy where Spirit is definitely about to bless you with a lot of abundance in going into the month of August. And I feel like the message here is like, in the midst of paying bills, and in the midst of running businesses, and in the midst of getting everything done, Spirit also wants you to prioritize some spending and some funding for your self-care. For some of you, you could have had a love relationship that ended, okay, and you haven't properly grieved that relationship. For some of you, it could be a death in a family, or it could be like a parting of two people. Not necessarily a person has died or a person is not there, but you set a boundary, and the relationship is not what it used to be, whether that's with a friend or a family member. Spirit is reminding you that you have to grieve. Okay, you have to grieve. You have to prioritize time to grieve and to deal with the emotions that have come with that connection. And so it's not selfish to take some time off. It's not selfish to use some PTO days. It's not selfish to call into work if you're feeling overwhelmed in your emotions. For a lot of you, if you feel as though you are getting little back from Spirit in the midst of your emotional confusion and chaos, if you feel as though Spirit is not meeting your need in the way that you desire, it may be because you have to change your perspective in the way you're handling every other aspect of your life, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel like that was maybe a little hard to understand, so I'm gonna break it down just a little bit more. So Spirit is trying to give you this pentacle, okay? In the month of August, it will come into you. Look at how big this pentacle is. Look how bright it is. Look how abundant it is. Spirit is saying, I'm trying to give you that. And you may feel as though you're only receiving this little small pentacle right now as it relates to your finances, and it's because the other aspects of your life is out of balance, okay? So the grief that you're feeling, the emotions that you're feeling, those things also need to be in balance before Spirit blesses you financially. All right, I feel like that's the quick summary to what I was just trying to say, or what Spirit was just trying to say. It's when everything comes into balance, is when it is when you really receive the abundance. And so you have to make a decision here to say, you know, I'm going to prioritize myself so that every aspect of me, so that every area of me is in balance, so that my needs are being met, not just financially, but my needs are being met spiritually, and my needs are being met emotionally, and my needs are being met physically, as it relates to my rest and my eating habits. For a lot of you, you need to prioritize or take some time aside to really dive into that energy. Like, what do I need as it relates to my physical health and my spiritual health and my emotional health? Because for some of you, you've been so focused on financial that you are missing everything else that Spirit is trying to get you to bring into balance. And so Spirit is saying, I'm gonna do a thing for you, but it's gonna be in every single area of your life. Spirit wants you to live a whole life, a healthy life, a holistic life, and that's going to require balance in all areas. Okay, all areas. So spend some time really meditating on that energy. Put in the time to take a break, plan the trip. Really prioritize self-care, because as you prioritize self-care, as you begin to really step into this self-love energy, this healing emotional wounds energy, that's when your finances and everything else is going to come into alignment for you. And so it's going to be different for everybody. So really meditate on what this means for you. Okay, so that next month, as we go into the month of August, you are walking in that abundant energy. You're walking in the energy of letting go of the weight that's holding you back financially. Okay, the emotional weight that's holding you back from excelling financially. Okay, so that you can step out of this energy where you have 10 swords in your back, and you are free. Okay, you're free to really operate in this abundant energy, in this Queen of Pentacles energy, in this successful energy, in this nurturing energy. Okay, you got to first nurture yourself. You got to first pour into your own cup before you can pour into anybody else. And Spirit is saying, look, okay, let's get this together. Let's come back into balance so that you can be abundant in every aspect of your life. Okay. All right, y'all, that is the message I have. Career and finances going into the month of August. I will circle back and do another one of these in a couple of weeks once we actually get into August and into that energy. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box. So you can book that on my website. Send me an email, whatever you would like. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time. Bye.